All right, we're live. We're ready for Riverview and Fouke. We're getting some starting lineups. We've got a graphic being made, so bear with us here for a moment. Got number 10 for Fouke. Carson Chandler. Number 11. Number 12, Brody Bulkley. Get that other one here in a moment. Number 2, Colin Garner. And number 34, Jason Shinsky. Okay, we got a roster 0 number for Fouke.
At Granger, we have over 1 million products, including the ones that help keep.
Sorry. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay. Now we're getting the starters review. Number 2. Shannon Moore. We don't have any numbers for them either. Number 5 is Jalen. Did they say Gaines?
I got nothing. Carson, you may have to help him out here real quick.
Okay. Ricky Lee, number 12.
33, John Mickelson.
Yeah.
Traylon Shepard.
What number was he?
35.
Okay. And they got Ricky Lee in the book as number 12, but he's wearing 22, it looks like. We had 2 numbers in there, and they were wrong. Okay. Once we get this graphic made, we have a computer with all our rosters in there, but we are using that at the moment, so we're not going to be able to stat this one until we get that finished. Last game of the day. It's been a full day. Had some unbelievable matchups at times. The last game got away from center point a little bit, but most of the games, we had 2 kind of blowouts today, but other than that, they've been really good games.
Yeah, it's been a fun day. It's especially for day one. Usually you get all kinds of blowouts in day one, but this has been a good day one.
Traylon Shepard has the ball up top for Riverview. He'll pass it down to Ricky Lee, and Ricky Lee going to get fouled and go shoot 2 at the line. First one from Ricky Lee.
No good.
Is no good. Second one also no good for Ricky. So Fouke gets poked away. That is number 5, goes all the way and finishes Jalen Gaines. 2 points for Gaines. So Fouke has the ball. We're moving around the perimeter at the moment. Number 34 comes up and gets it. That's Shinsky. Big 6'4". Looks like he is don't have his class. Sorry about that. He'll give it back off. We're up top. Chandler trying to drive. It's blocked. Saved in by Riverview. Up ahead, they had someone back, and they didn't see him in time, and he had to slow up. There's an open 3 for Nicholson. It's no good. And here comes Fouke with the ball. And that was Traylon Shepard, I'm sorry, number 35, on that 3 attempt.
10 seconds.
10-second call. There's a turnover, and Riverview's going to get it back. They got a 2-point lead. The referees are talking about it, conferring a little bit. We'll see what they come up with here. Did he? 10-second call?
Yes,
Looks like
10 seconds.
It's going to stand.
You can tell in the early going that Riverview has a lot of really athletic guards, and then they have size down low, and that combination is always something that can get you in trouble if you're the opponent.
Poked away by number 2 for Fouke, but he steps on a line. That was Colin Garner.
Riverview also plays very tough conference. They're battle tested.
Yeah, they really do. Ball Knob, and there's several good boy teams. Like Lisa
North,
Academy,
yeah.
Lisa North, right? And
not even in state.
Right. They got a lot of talent. They're going to step out, and it's a couple times in a row they step out. They stepped out trying to save it in once, and then on that drive. So back to Fouke here. There's an opportunity to go down and see if they can get in the lead or tied up. Bounce pass into number 35. He gets it to go. 34. It's Jason Shinsky.
Just getting it down low. Fundamentals on the block, using his footwork to find something inside and able to get the bucket for 2.
Nice shot up off the board. It won't fall, though. And Shinsky with the rebound for Fouke. Here come the Panthers.
Was it a 1-4 game that last year Riverview fell in and against Elkins?
Yeah, I think that's.
I think it was day 1.
It wasn't 1-4. Or were they with the 1?
I believe so. Yeah.
No, I think Lamar was the 1 out of the regional. I think
Elkins
was the 1. Yeah, Riverview was the 4. I think that's right.
No, I think it was the other way around. Lamar won the regional last year.
I know Riverview was a 2 last year.
Okay, so that might have been what it was. It was 2-3. Yeah, that was the regional at Dover.
Yes, and it was CAC Lamar in a championship,
Yeah.
I believe. Well, no, I think in the regional championship, I think Riverview made it, but they lost.
Okay.
It was a great game. That was the only one I didn't call that entire regional. I had to go to work. My real job. So nice job getting on the court by Nicholson. Saves the possession for Riverview, and then they're going to draw a foul as number 5. That is Gaines. He gets fouled, and he'll get to shoot 2. They're up 4-2 early in this one.
Just a little body bump on the inside. He's able to draw the contact, and he's been doing a good job of finding lanes on the inside. And then number 2, again, we don't have those rosters.
We're getting them.
So we'll get them, yes. But they've both done a good job of using their speed to get inside.
No good on the first one by Gaines. One more attempt here. That one won't fall. So a lot of free throw trouble. 0 for 4 to start. Excuse me. Yes, that's correct. 0 for 4 to start the day for Riverview from the free throw stripe. And they could be up 8-2 right now instead of 4-2. There's a foul as they try to kind of gamble in there and get that dribble handoff. And it's going to be on Gaines, his first. It's the first team foul for Riverview. Fouke has 2 team fouls at the moment. So number 12 with the ball, that's Bulkley. He gives it off to 11. That's one name that we didn't get. We'll get that in a moment. He tries to dump it down low to Bulkley. He goes out of bounds off his hands.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Fouke is on the complete opposite side of the state, right? They're in the south.
Southwest.
Right? Southwest.
Yeah, they're down by Texarkana,
yeah,
basically.
They're by Dirks, where Dirks is, right?
Yeah, close. You ever heard of the Boggy Creek legend? The legend of Boggy Creek? There's a nice turnaround by Lee down the. What's that?
Can't say that I have. I just know that Fouke and Dirks play every year, at least that I can remember. And so I figure that if they play every year, similar to Junction City and Fordyce, they're probably pretty close in proximity.
Figure that out?
Yeah.
It's not bad. Good observation there, Carson. We're giving my man some hard time here. Hey,
if Aaron had a headset, he'd be saying something.
Yeah, for sure. There's a drop off into Lee, and Lee back-to-back buckets, and they want to take a timeout and talk about it. We're going to get these rosters finalized here, and we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
Our mystery man, number 11, is Josh Scoggins for Fouke. Got that figured out. And he's got the ball right now. 8-2. Fouke is down. It's been tough go so far on the offensive end. Scoggins in a lane, gives it off. That's number 4 who's in. He's fouled. Number 4 is Jaden Greer.
By the way, this, from what I have been told, this is the very first ever appearance for the Fouke boys basketball team in state.
We covered Fouke this year in football against Prescott.
Boy, Fouke had a good football team. They were in a
Sprayberry
terrible conference. Right?
He was a really good running back for them. Got a little banged up that night. And they really had Prescott on the ropes early in the game, but the Wolves able to pull it out. Or they are the Curly Wolves. I don't know why.
They are. Speaking of that,
scared to pull the trigger on that one.
We'll have the Curly Wolves.
Yes, that's true. I called Lake Hamilton the Curly Wolves one time, and ever since then I have a hard time saying Curly Wolves right off the bat. I don't even know why I did that, but it happens. You get old, you know. It's hard to keep track. Just make sure we don't stay live and breaks. You might hear me mumbling. I get so old. Got a birthday tomorrow, to be honest. There's a drive and a foul, and that's going to put, looks like Gaines back to the line.
What do you want for your birthday?
I know what he wants.
I want a Razorback 2-game win streak to end the regular season in basketball.
That's a good answer.
Get back out of that bubble area.
Well, I was going to say he wants another team to win, but I won't say which one.
Well, that's true. Number 2 going to take one. Free throw, extended line shot, no good. And Shinsky with the rebound. Here comes Fouke. It's 8-3 after they made that free throw a minute ago. They got to get something going here. Right at 2 minutes now. Dump off. It's deflected, but it comes into the hands of Chandler, and he goes up for 2. They're on a little run. There's a drive. It's no good. Another rebound for Shinsky. He's definitely a big-time guy on the glass for him. They steal it away. A lot of quickness for Riverview. Raiders save it in. Nicholson, or I think that was 35, Shepard. He gets it down low to Moore. His shot won't go. They get an offensive board. I believe that's to Callan Williams. I remember him from last year. It was. He gets blocked.
Got jammed up there on the wing, and great defensive play by Fouke.
Into the hands of Shepard, up ahead. Moore all the way for 2. 10-5. Fouke just under a minute. They can get a 2-for-1 here if they go quickly, but they definitely need to get a good look no matter what.
I mean, just to state the obvious, Fouke can't run with Riverview up and down the floor. So they're going to have to find a way to hold the ball a little bit better down here. Don't turn it over. Don't let them get out and run. That's going to be the only way they have a chance of pulling off a W here tonight.
Yes, I agree. I mean, this is not one of those type of games for them that they want to be running back and forth like you just said. Slow it down a little bit, get some good sets, see if they can get some good looks. And there's a step-back 3 that will not fall. And now Riverview able to hold. 19.1 left. They get Ricky Lee up. Well, Ricky Lee is imposing, ain't he? I remember him last year at the regional at Dover. I'm like, okay, they're fixing to post up, and then he has a post game, but he'll step out and hit 3 or 4 threes on you. Got a little bit of that Oliver Miller, Dwight Stewart in him from range if you're a Razorback fan, historian. Thompson from Little Rock coming into my mind. I'm trying to remember his first name.
Parks.
Where was Thompson from? You know.
Who,
Brad?
Ollie Thompson?
No, the big man played under Mike Anderson. Shot
Trey
real good.
Thompson.
Trey Thompson, yes.
Forest City.
Forest City. Okay. That one won't fall, so we're going to stay 10-5. Riverview with a 5-point lead. It's low scoring so far in this one. These teams still kind of filling each other out. Let's take a break. We'll be back.
See you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it, because first is who we are.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're back at Pioneer Pavilion. Last game of the day. Fouke down 5. They get the ball first to start this second period. See what they can get going here against these Riverview Raiders. Shinsky has it a long way from the goal. He's got a screen. Now he'll back away. Number 12 at the ball. That's Bulkley. Now on the wing is Chandler. Chandler, bounce pass, another bounce pass down low. It's deflected. They come out of there. Shot clock's down to 6.
Yeah, Riverview doing a good job of creating congestion down there.
30-foot-3, no good, and Ricky Lee with the rebound. Yeah, they were able to kind of get a little deflection on the ball and those bounce passes down low. And here's Shinsky with another rebound. Man, he's probably got 6-7 already.
And Riverview could be up by a lot more right now. They've had some shots down there where they could have easily converted. But credit to Fouke, they've gotten some late contests and threw them off a little bit. So it's not just that Riverview isn't coming through when they need to.
Chandler's mid-range shot won't fall. Rebound by number 4. Pull his name up, and there's a 2-point bucket for Nicholson. That's Williams. It's number 4. Shinsky with the ball, looking to drive against Ricky Lee. He leaves it short, gets its own rebound. Riverview fans wanted a up and down top play, getting his own rebound. They said it wasn't deflected, but the refs believed it was, so they let it go. And now we got a foul, and number 12 goes to the line. That is Bulkley.
It looks like they're running a lot of their offense through Shinsky right now. Just get him the ball down low and see how Riverview reacts. And then if they don't really focus on him, get it out to the, get it inside. If they do, get it out to the perimeter.
B2 Internet Radio says John Nicholson, a.k.a. Big Nasty. Carson, I got a geographical lesson for you.
Okay.
Joey McKenzie says Fouke is southeast of Texarkana and Dirks is north of Texarkana, near DeQueen.
Yeah, I know about DeQueen.
How many free throws he get, Brad?
2.
Made them both. All right. Carson is a Conway kid from that area.
Do you have any negative comments about Conway?
The roundabouts are terrible.
Yeah, well, that's the main one. There are some others when you live there that you hear about, but probably not if you live there.
Most people that I've heard that live there say it's the best place they've ever lived.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of great things about Conway.
There is.
Except for the Toads, they suck.
Well, yeah. I won't say what some of the complaints are.
Probably a good idea.
Most of which come from Facebook.
Hey, I like roundabouts. I honestly do. I just don't like it when they're double lane and you go from one to another, and then there's a road that comes straight across in the middle of one.
Yeah, some say they're overdoing it, but
there's a nice pass into Chandler. He's able to body it up and get a bucket off the board. 12-9. Fouke has crawled back into this thing. It's a 3-point game. Gaines has it. He's going to back out of the paint. Now, jump stop. They're going to give a travel on it. I'm going to say his feet didn't land at the same time on the jump stop is what it looks like. Fouke with a chance to tie this thing up. So, pretty good drive from Greer. Can't get it to fall. Riverview coming back the other way. Nicholson driving. Shot will not count. It was on the floor. The foul was. They'll inbound from the baseline.
Anytime there's a foul on the floor and the person who got fouled thinks that he was in the act of shooting, the fans always back him up.
Hey, they're good fans, right?
Right. No,
kick it in the corner. Shannon Moore. His shot is short. Fouke still within a one-possession game here. Shinsky comes way up top. I thought he was going to set a screen at the timeline, but he backs away now. Chandler comes and gets it from Bulkley. And now number 4, Greer. And they're just kind of moving around. Shinsky had it for a moment. There's a nice drive, right-hand finish for number 10, Chandler. He's got 4. It's a one-point game. The Fouke faithful on their feet. 12-11. Low scoring. I didn't expect it to be this low, I'll be honest. Moore in the lane, floater no good, gets his own rebound, puts the ball down low, and allows Fouke to take it, and they're going to get a timeout instead of a jump ball. Time to call the timeout by head coach Taylor Cullum. You got some locals?
Working on it right now.
Okay. Just take a quick break. Oh, never mind. We'll stay here then.
Stay with it. He'll get it. Or will he?
1-point game, guys. Carson, Brad, Aaron. Fouke was hanging around right there, and they've tightened it up. It was 8-3 early.
Playing tough.
And, I mean, right now in Riverview, they score a lot of points. And Fouke doing a great job defensively. They got to get woken up a little bit.
Yeah, had a long road trip to get up here. I don't know in high school basketball if travel matters as much as in other sports, but it is a drive. It is a long way from home. So, teams like Lincoln and Elkins that are in this tournament not as long. So maybe that affects them a little bit.
Fouke takes the lead here.
Yep.
You switch me again.
Bulkley, nice mid-range shot. He's up 1. Puts his team up 1. 13-12. First lead, unless it was really early on. And that shot goes out, but they're going to say Fouke touched it last off the leg of, or the hand of Bulkley. Sound like the Razorback baseball fans are in here. We're getting a whoosh. That was a nice inbounds play to Ricky Lee, and he gets his 6th point. Well, points are hard to come by right now for both of these teams. Riverview with 14, Fouke with 13. We're under 3.
Really good battle down low with Shinsky and 22 for it's Ricky Lee, 22
yes.
for
Ricky
Riverview.
Lee.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's Chandler. Can't get it to go. A lot of banging. Shinsky goes down hard. They're going to get a foul on Fouke on the box out. That's Shinsky's first. So Gaines has the ball. He gets a screen from Lee. Now they'll give it off. Nicholson, three. It's good. John Nicholson, he's got 5, and he put his team up 4, 17-13.
You know, this is where it starts to be crunch time. This is what can make or break your halftime speech if you're a coach right now. These last 3 minutes, really, of the half are going to change what you say going into the locker room. So this is where you want your team to thrive.
Ooh, tough move from Chandler, and somehow he gets the little scoop shot to fall. Back to a 2-point game again. Gaines gets a screen from Nicholson. I'm sorry, that was Shepard. Now that's Nicholson going downhill. Can't get a little finger roll to fall.
That was a tough angle for him to have to make that shot from.
Got to put some English on it, and couldn't get it to fall. And 127 mark. Fouke right here in this thing. 17-15, the 4 seed, trying to move on here in the state tournament. It's still early, lots can go on, but right now it's a great game. Shinsky gets it knocked out by Ricky Lee. He's going to stay with Fouke. Looks like Moore coming back in, Shannon Moore. Inbound play will not fall. Tapped around. Shinsky comes away with it. He's going up strong. He's blocked from behind. That was Shepard. He can't save it in. Fouke will still have it. Clock is down to 106. They got a new shot clock.
Shinsky, just great effort there. And offensive rebounding could be what keeps Fouke in this game with how athletic Riverview is and how much they want to run. You got to find something that's going to help you and stay in this ball game.
Chandler's had a couple acrobatic top drives. He couldn't get this one to fall, and it goes out of bounds off of them. And we got a foul call actually on Chandler. And that's his second.
Don't forget, we got a Legacy Highlights Coaches Corner coming up with Alan Russell.
Test. So 50.1 to go, 17-15. Riverview has a chance to make it a 2-possession game if they can get a good look here. Got Shepard, one of the big mans, bringing it up, playing a little point forward. Into Lee, now bounce pass from the high post. Shepard couldn't finish. That was number 11, Williams, to Colin Williams. Bounced it to him, and Fouke's gonna hold. They got about a 2-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock in the first half here. Moore comes out, extends, makes Scoggins have to dribble it. Now they'll give it off a few times. Back to Scoggins. Got to be careful here, them long arms. And there we see it, maybe a jump ball. It's loose. Fouke can keep it. Down to 5. Shinsky, he gets blocked by the rim, but he's fouled. (17-15) with 5.2 to go.
He reminds me of Kyle Filipowski. And I don't know if y'all
Kelly
know.
Kapowski?
No.
He doesn't remind me of her. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He played at Duke a couple years ago.
I'm getting tired.
If either of y'all know who he is.
I know.
No, I know who you're talking about.
Now he plays for the Pelicans, but
yeah,
just an effort guy. He can get under the defense's skin because he's just constantly finding the basketball off the glass. And he's a wonderful post player as well. Just gets down there, willing to do the dirty work, and he's been keeping his team in it, and he's about to shoot possibly the game-tying free throw.
Yep, 5.2 to go. Shinsky can tie it up, 17 all. Yes. So here we go. With 5.2. They're gonna allow Riverview to roll this ball in. Riverview would be smart to roll it in. Now, they're not looking. He finally picks it up. It's stolen. Oh, a give and go, and he's blocked, but he's fouled. Wow, a mental lapse right there. Big time mental lapse.
Big time hustle play, too.
Yes, and here we go. It's number 4. That is Jaden Greer. Chance to give Fouke the lead at the break.
You just have to be aware at all times. I mean, this is a state tournament game. There's a reason that you're here. And you've got to be aware at all times that this Fouke team is just not going to let off the gas.
Now we know head coach Kirkland Pettis over at Riverview was going to get into his boys at the break here, but now going in down, it looks like it's going to be as the time ticks down. That might be enough for him to really get into them, and we might see a very fired up Riverview team coming out of the break. It's going to be fun to find out. We are going to get Alan Russell hopefully here on
with Coach Burton.
Legacy highlights.
Coach,
here we go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And you got an 18-17 lead. What do you got to do hold on to this thing?
Well, we're going to continue to play defense. We got the underdog mentality. We use the predictions early, the computer predictions early to our advantage. They just don't know our heart. You know what I mean? They don't know our heart. We started out 1-4. We got a lot of work to do. It's a 1-point game against a 1 seed, and everybody's good in this, especially 1 seeds. We got to go in there. We got to find out how to score a little bit better, but we're just playing our butts off right now, and that's who we are.
Absolutely. If you can get this performance in the second half here, Coach, you can pull a big upset here, can't you?
Yes, sir. And we're going to have to give everything we got. We got 16 more minutes to give everything we got. That's what we're going to do, man.
Absolutely, brother. Back up to you guys.
Thank you, Alan Russell. And that was head coach Taylor Collum of the Fouke Panthers. His team goes into the break, the 4 seed up 18-17. I know we got a lot of Fouke fans in the chat, and we got a lot of Riverview fans, but they are getting fired up down there. Coach, he talked about it.
Let's go to our locals while we got a chance. Go ahead.
We will. As Coach talked about it, though. They got a lot of heart, and they're giving everything they can. So,
absolutely.
Let's look at these locals.
Yes, we've been efforting for these locals here.
We want to get them on here no matter what you're talking about.
We have to.
All right, who we got? Go ahead.
We've got Slumber and Company, Pier 27, Sue and Carol's Restaurant, Texarkana. We also have Monroe Landscape, Roy's Pawn Shop, 1309 East. It's 1309 East Street, or is it 1109 East Street, 870-773-1781. We've got Springbank Landing. That is a convenience store just south of Fouke. And then Sarah Berry, CPA, LLC. Appreciate all of Fouke. I'm going to tell you, the last 2 years of Fouke, they've really come and helped us out tremendously.
We're going to get those up many times in the second half, so be ready for it. And here's Riverview.
Yeah, and Legacy Highlights is part of the Riverview package as well. And then Harp's Hometown Foods, which Harp's has been wonderful to us. And we just can't say enough about them.
That's right. We need more towns that have a Harps to get to state.
Man, I'll tell you right now, just outside of a few of them, I think we got every one of them.
Almost every one of them,
I mean, it was something. I appreciate the team over at Harps. They did a good job.
Sure.
We appreciate it.
Harps always supporting the communities. Hey, we're going to be back in a minute with more on the Bank of 18 show right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're going to think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not going to believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. Little town, big dealership, okay? And I asked myself, what is it? Is it the pricing? Yes, the pricing. You can get one of these nice vehicles for not a lot of money. Don't be a loser. Follow us on Facebook, d3autosales.com.
Back at the Bank of 1889 halftime show at the Pioneer Pavilion here at North Ark College. We've got a tight one, 18-17. Fouke on top of the Riverview Raiders at the moment. Give you to some individual scoring. Chandler has 6. Bulkley with 6. 4 for Shinsky and 1 for Greer. Over for Fouke. Over for Riverview. We were a little scrambled coming in. We had some computer things we were working on. We couldn't look at our main roster. So kind of had to just fill out a roster on the fly there. Not ever fun to do, but I think I missed 2 for somebody. But Lee has 6, 5 for Nicholson, 2 for Gaines, and 2 for Moore. And definitely missing 2 from somebody. So that rounds out their 17. 18-17, it's been a tight one. And as you heard from Coach, we should have Allen coming back here.
Yep, pretty quickly.
Is he still hooked in?
He is.
So we'll just keep it right here. And we're hoping to get head coach Pettis
you got
over at Riverview.
Coach Bo Martin over there, and James Halitzka.
Where you at? Where are you looking?
Right here on the screen.
Oh, got him zoomed in.
Yeah, James Halitzka, formerly the coach at Bergman and the coach at Bergman now.
Right.
And
Bo Martin.
up there talking. They're just talking hoops. It's fun to watch these guys come out and enjoy.
Look at
that. I think we got Allen coming out.
We do. Helinski's getting some popcorn in right here. I want everybody from Bergman to let him know he was on the screen eating popcorn. Here we go.
Right, here we go.
Coach, what do you tell your kids? You're highly favored in this thing. What do you tell your kids when you're down 1 at the half?
Well, favors don't mean anything. The state tournament was great teams. But, I mean, we got to keep playing our game. I thought we've got excellent looks. We're changing our shots at the rim, making some mental mistakes on defense. We just got to kind of find ourselves the second half and try to find some way to score the ball.
Absolutely, and exactly what is it at the half? What is something maybe you went over with your kids, maybe getting changed?
Yeah, well, I think we're over-dribbling a little bit. We need to move the ball better, and I think we have 10 or 12 of our 17 in transition. We want to get out and run, and then in the half court, we're scoring when we're able to get down low and dump it down to our big, but we got to keep working that.
Absolutely. Best of luck to you, Coach. Yes, sir. Back up to you guys.
All right, thank you, Alan Russell. That was Kirkland Pettis, the head coach of the Riverview Raiders, the 1 seed. Coming out of that locker room down 1, I'm going to be interested to see here how Riverview comes out. If we see a change in intensity on their side. He did say he felt like they were over-dribbling at times. They got to get down in the half court. They got to push it in transition. 12 of their 17, he thought, came in transition. But they definitely got to get it down into their bigs, kind of get some dribble drive penetration, see if they can get some dump-offs and get going in that half court as well. So here we go, Riverview with the ball first. Gaines gives it off to Ricky Lee. Ricky Lee between the legs dribble. I'm sorry, I keep going to him. The 22 and 33 is doing me in. That was Nicholson. Now Nicholson has it back. He's kind of trying to go low. You could tell that's a point of emphasis, and he gets everywhere he wanted to go that time.
Just used that big body and went in right at him. I like the aggression I see out of Riverview coming out of the locker room.
That's right. They got the size to do that. They got Shinsky for Fouke to kind of match up with those guys, but other than that, They got 3 like that. You got Shepard, Nicholson, and Ricky Lee for Riverview. They definitely got the size advantage overall. And the speed advantage.
Which makes what happened in the first half really interesting, where Shimsky was doing really well on the boards and in the paint.
It was a nice extension on the defense that time that made that a tougher shot than it looked. But we got to travel on the far end as Moore was trying to put some pressure on the Fouke defense in transition, and it's a turnover.
You know, this Fouke team, you can just see the effort. They want this one. They want it bad. First trip to the state tournament, they're wanting that first win in the state tournament.
Remind me of like a Charleston top team, you know, just tough and going to play super hard. There's a nice dump off to Shinsky. Great bounce pass from number 11, Josh Scoggins.
Saw it ahead of the game there. One play ahead. He made it.
More of a screen for Shepard. Shepard, nice turnaround. Now Moore has it. Back to Shepard. Shepard in the lane. Jump stop. Off the back iron, no good. Shinsky was at a piece. It's knocked loose and comes away to number 12, Bulkley. Brody Bulkley with that rebound, and Fouke with a 1-point lead and a chance to increase it. Here comes Chandler. Chandler been one of their guys that kind of goes and gets his own bucket. They'll fake the handoff. Number 4 going to reverse course, and they'll say he traveled. They're calling him travel tight. That's Jaden Greer. It's a turnover. Back to Riverview.
Hey, we need you to like, share, comment, subscribe.
How many loud devices we got right now? Aaron, you know, you ain't got a headset on. What's going on with Aaron? Aaron's about to pass out. He's been up all night working on things, getting graphics set.
570.
570, thank you. Dump down into DeCollin Williams, and he stays with it and gets the extra effort there to pay off. Second attempt worked. He gets 2. And Riverview back in the lead. We got a seesaw game right now.
Right.
There's a steal on the dribble handoff. Gaines. He's got Shepard. Yep, that was Shepard. He finishes. I'm telling you right now, you got guys like Shepard, Lee, and Nicholson to go with all the other players they got. I mean, that's tough to defend. Guys can post you up anytime they want. And they all got good handles. Shepard's got a great handle for a big man. There's Ricky Lee, got a piece of it. Goes out of bounds.
Great job by Lee inside. He's an eraser, putting shots off the glass.
Carson Chandler into Greer. His shot won't fall. Riverview with a 3-point lead, and they got a little momentum right now. I'm telling you right now, Fouke needs to stop. Now, what a dump off to Ricky Lee. Ricky Lee. That's something that Coach Pettis talked about, and we're seeing them do a little bit more of it. Dumping it off to the bigs, seeing the bigs just kind of work their way down early in the half. They've extended it out to a 5-point lead. Early in this game, they were up, I remember 10-3 at one point.
Yep.
I think that's the biggest, 7. Scoggins picks his dribble up, kicks it out into the corner. Corner 3, no good. Long rebound, ran down by Shepard, and he's fouled.
Well, another thing that Coach Pettis said, talking to Allen, was that he knew that they wanted to run. That was part of their game plan, was they had to convert when they had transition opportunities. But we've seen them do really well in their half-court offense sets so far in the second half.
Right.
So if they can do both of those things really well, it's over.
Yeah, exactly. So Fouke definitely want to try to make them one-dimensional as much as they can. You got that was Nicholson. He set a screen down low, and he came up top and got the ball. Now Ricky has it. He'll take 3. The left-hander shot, no good. DeCollin Williams showing off that length with the rebound. We got a timeout from head coach Pettis. Will save the possession. They got a new shot clock with 33 to go and a 5-point lead with 4:01 left in the third. Let's pop our local sponsors up, Aaron. Go. Yep. I'm going to let you read those. You're closer to that screen.
Yeah,
Brad.
we appreciate all of these sponsors. You know, Pier 27 is a restaurant in Texarkana that joined us. Also, Sue and Carol's, we appreciate them. That's 2 years in a row. Sarah Berry as well. Springbank Landing as well. Roy's Pawn Shop, Slumber and Company. I mean, they're all back with us. Monroe Landscape, we appreciate each and every one of you for being a part.
Pier 27, that sounds like seafood, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Man, you're making me hungry.
Legacy Highlights and Harps Foods for Riverview.
I ain't been to the room one time yet. I ain't had time since I've been here. It's been a blur.
All day long. It's been a blur all day long. It's been crazy.
So the Raiders with the ball, trying to extend this lead, trying to get up by more than 5. They've had a 7-point lead early in the game. They can get even higher than that. I think they can make a 3 here and get an and 1. They'll dump it down low. Ricky Lee, left-hand finish is good.
They just don't have a matchup for all of the size. They might have one, but they don't have enough for them all.
They got one. They don't got exactly. And that is the 7-point lead we're talking about. There's a steal at the half-court line. Shepard tries to hang and hit. And 1.
Riverview really showing what type of team they can be here early in the second half.
They have the talent. They can win this whole thing. I mean, they really are that type of talented team. That doesn't mean they'll get through this game because Fouke is definitely showing that they can take a lead at the end of a break. But individual talent-wise, they definitely have the pieces.
Yeah, but looking at Riverview's bench, Coach Pettis is only going 7 deep right now. So you're going to want to look and see, okay, is Riverview going to wear down a little bit later in the game, or is Coach Pettis going to go deeper into his bench?
And 1 is good for Shepard. Yes, good point, Carson. I mean, with that size comes, can they run like that all night long? That'll be a question that has to be answered maybe in this game later tonight. 3:05 to go in the third. We got a moving screen or a push off? Looks like got it on Shinsky down low. I don't know if he's coming up top and screening. I didn't see it that time. B2 Internet Radio says, keep it going, Raiders. Hotter than a rock in the New Mexico desert. I'm telling you, I look pretty hot right there.
Yeah.
Shepard got downhill again and finished.
So this is a, let's see, a 15-2 run here to start the second half for Riverview.
Yeah, they're Riverview fans all in these comments. They're getting on these boys at halftime, saying stuff like, y'all are better than how many points you got right now and things of that nature. There's a little mid-ranger no good for Carson Chandler. Stays with Fouke, though. Goes out of bounds. Dump off down low. It goes out of bounds.
Just trying to do too much right there. He actually had the corner turned. He could have actually laid that one up.
To me, if you're Coach Burton, you got to find a way to get Shimsky the ball. There's just no way around it at this point. I mean, he was getting his own offense in the first half by getting offensive rebounds. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case as much in the second half. So to me, that means you've got to find a way to get him on the block and get him some offense.
Uh-oh.
Got an offensive foul on Shepard.
A little clear out there. Shepard doesn't agree, but you can't do that.
Yeah, Little John going with him and Scoggins. I don't know if it was in a friendly nature or not, but they're going against each other right now. Scoggins picks his dribble up. Now he'll give it off. That's Carson Chandler. Chandler had a good first half. He gives it off to Shinsky. Shinsky probably just should take that 12-footer, but never mind. He'll throw up an unbelievable finger roll. Got some English on it. Timeout, a long one by Fouke. We'll take one with them. 32-22. Riverview on top by 10.
We need the help of legal services. We'll let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins Be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
We're back at the Pioneer Pavilion. 1:45 to go in the third. It is a 10-point lead for Riverview. Fouke needs to string some stops together right now. This thing could get away from them. Shepard with the ball, working a screen with Nicholson. Now he'll skip it over to Moore. Moore's three is good. Shannon Moore.
My goodness.
It's 13-point lead now. Fouke is in trouble at the moment. They really got to get a good look. Got a foul way up here around the timeline. And that's Shepard's third. Shepard's going to have to go to the bench. Coach Pettis got Declan Williams, I think is how you pronounce it. Got him up quickly.
And if you're Fouke right now, you're kind of sounding the alarm. I mean, Shimsky's been your guy, but
I think they got to get some threes to fall too.
Yeah.
There's a tough mid-range shot.
Exactly what I was going to say.
16 foot, no good. And look at this. Oh, tough play. Ricky Lee. Nicholson that time, he actually, Riverview fans wanted a foul. Shinsky with a nice move a minute ago. Spin move, they're going to call a travel. Shinsky showed him like what he did. He did the whole thing, like completely acted it out. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch that one in slow-mo to know exactly. They're going to say he lifted the pivot one too many times. Behind the back dribble, getting around his man was Gaines. That was athletic, but he can't get the finish. Shinsky with the rebound. Now he skips it up ahead to Williams. I'm sorry, that's Josh Scoggins. Scoggins in the paint. Jump stop, right-hand floater, too strong. Rebound by Ricky Lee. That one's almost stolen. Might still be. Great effort from Josh Scoggins, but here comes Riverview. Gaines a moment ago was the one that penetrated the defense. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but it was a nice move. Ricky Lee, you can see the intensity is picking up for Fouke right now. They're going to get the foul, but they definitely going to have to extend. They got to give it all they got right now. We heard from head coach Collum at the half. He told you his team plays hard. You know, they're not going to. They're going to give everything they got, and that's what it's got to be. It's got to be.
It's got to be all out.
Absolutely
effort.
Everything from here on. 3 on the game clock. Ricky Lee, the nice drive. It's knocked loose, and they're going to say end of the third. 13-point game, 35-22. Do you remember the halftime score?
18-17.
Right, 18-17 Fouke. So 18-4 outscored the Panthers in the third. Let's take a break.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Crazy Craigs.
All right, we're back. We got the local sponsors on the screen for you. Fouke's got 8 minutes left
All right, we'll come back to the Riverview one here in a moment as we start the fourth quarter.
I'm used to Aaron. He's always correcting me. It's my English. Shinsky gets it off to Chandler. Carson Chandler. Now they're moving around the other side. Coming downhill. Picks his dribble up. He's in trouble. He's got 2 Raiders beside him. He throws it up. Shinsky goes and takes one away. He's blocked. A long arm of Ricky Lee got that one with the left hand. Williams, a lot of contact. And it's going to stay with Riverview.
Fouke got to give everything they got for the next 7:29, see if they can get themselves in position.
There's Ricky Lee. Nice dribble. And we got a jump ball. Good job by number 7 getting his hands on that ball, taking it away.
Is Lee 22 or 33?
Lee is 22.
Nicholson is who we're talking about.
Yeah, I've been calling him Nicholson the last couple plays. I apologize. Sorry, guys. Nicholson, I think, was the one that had to block as well.
Fouke got to find some offense. As many times as they can stop Riverview, that's fine, but they've still got to score points here. They've only got 22 for the game.
Yep. Carson and I were talking about it. They got to hit some threes. They got to go through Shinsky or kick it out. And there's a attempt from Chandler, no good.
See, Chandler had that wide open. He faded to the left on the shot.
Didn't need to.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes when you're playing some athletes like this, you feel like you got to do a little extra that you don't sometimes. It gets in your head, they speed you up, you know. Gaines kind of got the Allen Iverson outside the box. Crossovers going. Kick it back up top to Nicholson. Now Williams. He's getting inside the paint. He's got to kick it out. Moore, he hit a 3 a minute ago. Not this time. And there is Ricky Lee with the putback.
Your boy.
I like Ricky Lee. I remember him last year, man.
Yep.
He, see, I go off memory off a lot of this. I just remember he was a double number, but I couldn't remember. And then I saw him when I was calling Dover games up in the regional, and I didn't have a roster for him. They were just, we were setting up our equipment and stuff, and it's like I'm trying to remember which one was Ricky Lee. It's 22 or 33, so I kind of got him crossed up in my head. So
yep,
I'll be perfect the rest of the game. I'm gonna make it a point of emphasis for you, Brad.
We're gonna do post game here. Make sure you stick with us after we're gonna kill the stream. Come back for post game. Now tomorrow's pregame.
We're doing that tonight.
Yeah, look, tomorrow's pregame and post game will be members only. So
yes,
make sure you join us for that.
There's Shinsky, comes out beyond the perimeter. He's looking to go to work. He's trying to get a shoulder in, and he does that little right hand into the body. It's tough, but he gets the foul draw on Ricky Lee. And Shinsky, I mean, he likes to go to that right hand. He's got a little English that he likes to do, and we've seen him make one, miss a couple, but he draws the foul this time. It's a tough shot, though.
Yeah.
It's impressive that he can make it the way he does. Free throw's good.
It's good to have a big guy like that gets down low and gets in the weeds, gets fouled often like he does, and is able to drill his free throws.
And Lee has 3 now, like Shepard, so 6:04 to go. I mean, he's probably okay, but you don't want to get another one really quickly here. Shinsky with a nice touch for the big man. Gets them both to go. They get off that 22 they've been stuck on for so long.
You got to think Fouke right now has to keep Riverview from scoring for the rest of the game. Don't you think? I mean, just the way the offense is going.
They got to get 2 out of 3 at least, minimum, and they're going to have to catch fire from 3, But if the offense stays like it's going, it don't really matter.
Right.
No matter if you get every stop, you get some points.
Well, it starts with 1, and that's the first right there. Got to build on it. You got to score.
And there's Chandler driving, and there's Shinsky cleaning it up off the side of the board, throwing off his leg.
I thought he threw it off of Ricky Lee.
Yeah,
I did too.
100%.
I did too.
And if you go back and look, which if you watch the Arkansas Sports Network, you can rewind. It almost came back and hit him as well after the deflection off the player, with whoever it was. That was close. Trying to look at it right now. I think he jumped out of the way. Williams to Nicholson to Ricky Lee. Now, Nicholson. Nope, that was Shepard back in. Oh, crossover from Gaines, but he can't finish. Williams with a rebound. He goes back up and in. Williams is the guy that comes off the bench, the Colin Williams that he would start for the majority of 3A schools around the state. There's a three, no good. Williams fighting for it. It comes at the hands of, I think that's 33 over there, Nicholson.
Now, if you're a Fouke fan and you're an optimist, you're saying, okay.
That was Lee, that was 22. Go
okay,
ahead.
this might be where the 7-man rotation starts to get a little bit tired. Now, I don't know if it's 15 points worth of tired. Well,
look at that.
I spoke too soon.
Ricky Lee off the assist from Nicholson. And there's a behind-the-back dribble. Well, he's got the moves, and he gets to finish this time. Nice play from Gaines.
Getting out of reach here.
Yep. I saw a fat lady get up a second ago.
Oh, yeah?
Warming up the vocals. It's getting tough right now. 3:52 to go. 20-point game, 44-24. They're going to take a break.
Yeah.
We'll take one with them.
Arkansas was within one. Now they're back down 5. Yep.
See you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desert, d3autosales.com.
NFHS stream.
B2 Internet Radio says, Rick, your play is hotter than a dead tarantula in the Arizona desert. This guy's coming up with them.
Stop it and start it again.
Fouke got to get hot. There's a three. He might have got fouled. No call. Shot short. Shepard with the rebound. 3:30 to go.
Yeah, this specific crew of officials, at least in this game, seems to have not called a lot of stuff unless it was blatant.
Seems to be the kind of the theme all day since I've been here. Ricky Lee going to take another three. He's going to make it count. Talking about the tarantula in the desert. Wow.
I think he took you saying his name wrong personally.
I didn't say his name wrong. I just called him someone else.
Well, yes.
Same thing. There's Shepard. A lot of contact there. Fouke coming away with it. Carson, he's got 2 Raiders against him. It's knocked out of bounds. Carson Chandler. He was in trouble there for a moment. Kind of on an island. You know, Burton, what's his first name? Jason, ain't it?
Yes.
Assistant coach for Fouke.
Yes,
And
yeah.
does a little bit of work for us at the Arkansas Sports Network. Appreciate Jason Burton. A lot of the posts you see on the Arkansas Sports Network high school page, people send us in, about their kid, what they did that week. He does a lot of those posts. So
a lot of Fouke posts for sure. Thought about that three. Oh, good step through.
Wow. Shepard, I'm telling you, they're talented. They are talented. He's got all his points in the second half. Unless he got those 2 in the first half that I missed. Well, behind the back, Gaines is showing off. Uh-oh, kind of went down hard. I think he's okay. Good break for Riverview there. Ricky Lee thought about getting his third three of the fourth. Instead, it's going to be to Colin Williams. It's no good. Here comes Fouke.
Fouke won the regular season in the 3A7 and made their first ever state tournament appearance. You got to tip your hat to them.
Yes, sir. Nice floater from Chandler. It's his 8th point tonight. Shepard, and then they're going to call a foul. It's kind of tight at times.
Yeah.
A little ticky-tacky at times. But not many of the ticky-tacky variety called today, though.
I have felt like the officiating, sure, they've missed some, but you're going to see that every time. I felt like it has been. I think it's been really good for.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a tough job.
Here's the thing. You haven't noticed them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that's a good thing.
You haven't noticed them.
Oh, we got a technical foul. Something being said. I don't know if it was on the coach or the player coming off the court.
Frustration. Frustration setting in, knowing that, 1:40 left. There's not enough time on the clock for them to come back, and it's just a tough situation.
So, you see the number there?
4 was the technical.
Yeah, no, I mean on shooting.
Number 23.
Okay. Coming off the bench,
It's
coming in.
Ricky Lee.
No.
I'm joking.
He's
I'm
22,
joking.
bro.
I'm joking.
23 is Kyron Power.
The number 0 lost it out of bounds there. Is that 2?
Yeah, we got a lot of
0
young ones in here.
It's number 0 on us.
0 for them is Brady Patterson.
Yep.
Turn around. We got number 33 in for Fouke. In and out. Goes out of bounds. Back to Riverview with 1:19 to go. 33 is Tristan Watson.
Any good comments?
Yeah, let me look at those. And there's a 3. What number is that? 22? No, it can't be 22. 12? Looks like number 12. Yeah, I don't have a 12 on our roster. We're getting deep in that bench now.
Glad they're getting to play in the state tournament.
Yes. Possibly one of the Pattersons they got on the roster. I don't have a number. And there's a 3 from number 23 again, Power. Made those free throws. It won't fall. Fouke got another chance here to get out of this 20s, get in the 30s. There's a long 3 from number 5. Terrell Robinson. That's going to be the final, 54-31. Riverview down at the break. So tell the 2 halves all over Fouke in the second half. They're going to move on. A 1 seed escaped successfully in this one. And they run away with it at the end. We'll take a break. We're going to have a D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. We're also going to get some players and coaches up here, hopefully, to interview. We'll be back right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need, Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we got Allen Russell down the court. Go ahead.
Coach, you at the half, you had great confidence. You said, "We're all right." Where'd that come from?
Yeah, it's from watching our kids practice and play all year, and I knew we got off to a slow start. And I thought we just missed some things, some layups we should have made. We had a lot of opportunities, so I had confidence that we'll come out in the second half and get it going, and we did.
Absolutely. I'm not going to ask you what was said at the half, but it worked. So can you give us a general idea?
I think for the most part, these seniors you see up here, they didn't want this to be their last game, and that was a big driving force. Reality. In the same time, they realized the mistakes we made, and we should have been up at probably at half, and they knew we had to clean them up coming out, and that's all of them. They came out and they did what they needed to do. So.
Yes, sir. Best of luck to you, Coach.
Thank you.
Sir, played a great game out here, man. We were just seeing out here, especially in the second half. You guys couldn't get it going in the first half. You was able to get things rolling in the second half. What happened there?
I think we started focusing on defense a little bit more and going up strong on shots. We was trying to change our shots in the air when we couldn't get no fouls. But I think that was the main reason.
What were they doing to you in the first half to maybe take you out of your rhythm?
We was just taking shots that we shouldn't take in the start of the game. We should have took more layups and got in rhythm first.
Absolutely. Welcome to the Elite Eight.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Guys, we get all three of you here.
Yes,
so
sir.
I asked same questions for him. First half, not so great. Second half, you guys played outstanding. What was you seeing out here tonight? I'll start with you.
Yes, sir. Well, we came out, we didn't shoot too well in the first half, and we was settling for jump shots, and we were a lot bigger than them. We need to get layups, and second half we made sure to get layups and force the ball inside. Yes, sir.
Like he said, we just needed to get layups because our shot wasn't falling. In the second half, we just locked in on D and hitting our layup, making our layups.
Yeah, we're our whole starting five. We're all confident and get to the basket. We all know we can score. We don't have to settle for jump shots. We can go to get a bucket for sure.
Absolutely. Guys, going forward, we're in the Elite Eight now. What you got to do to take this thing home?
Take this thing home. We got to play our game and play smooth defense. Not sure who we play next yet. That game is still tomorrow. Yes, sir. But just no matter who we play, just bring our best game and play our hardest.
Absolutely. Best of luck in Elite Eight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I feel like we just got to give it all our best and then lock in on D like he said and just keep going. Keep doing what we know we're good at and don't let nobody get in our heads.
Absolutely. Best of luck in Elite Eight.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We just going to keep on playing our ball, our team ball. Team ball, we feel like it's the best kind of ball. No ISO for real. We just get in the bucket. Yes, sir.
You hurt your ACL
yes,
in the
sir.
regional? How you been able to play through that? They said you really showed out in the regional.
Yes, sir. I'm just coming back, getting fresh into it. You know, it's different playing, but I'm confident in my ability. Like I said, I put the work in. Our whole team put the work in. We're just gonna see how far that takes us from there.
Absolutely. Welcome to Elite Eight. Best of luck going forward. Yes, sir. Back up to you guys.
All right, Alan, we appreciate that. You had Kylan Williams down there. You had Jalen Gaines, and also had another one of them. I'm not exactly sure if it was Nicholson or Lee at this point, but man, what a night for them. Big time second half. They really struggled at the break, but got it going and were ever impressive in the second half. We're going to get to our locals one more time here.
D3 Auto Sales MVP.
Do that now or in the post?
Let's do it now.
Okay. All right, so we'll see the locals real quick. You want to take it?
Sure. Let's say thanks to Slumber and Company, Pier 27 down in Doddridge, Arkansas. Sue and Carol's at Texarkana, Monroe Landscape. You got Sarah Berry, CPA, Springbank Landing, and then you got Roy's Pawn Shop in Texarkana as well. Mason Watkins. All of those have been with us 2 years. We appreciate those guys for being a part as well. And then finally, for the Riverview Raiders, we got the Legacy Highlights. Appreciate him. He's also a part of the Coaches Corner that we do. And then Harps, they're Hometown Fresh. Appreciate them.
That's right. All right, we appreciate it. Let's get to our bracket. Actually, let's do the D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. It's going to be Ricky Lee. 18 big points for number 22 tonight. And just inside game, outside game, hitting threes late in the game, kind of salting it away. He had 8 in the fourth alone, 2 made threes and another 2-point bucket. He was big. So Ricky Lee, the D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game in this final game. And now let's bracket. As you see it, kind of.
No, it's not on there yet.
Not yet. We're fixing to get it up here. I love the way it lays out here. Made by our Bill Harshaw. Does a beautiful job. About the. Aaron's getting it set up here. Going to push the buttons. I'll give you the rest of the totals real quick. 5 for Moore, 4 for Gaines, 7 for 9 for Shepard, 4 for Williams, and 2 for Patterson. 10 tonight for Shinsky, 8 for Carson Chandler, 6 for Brody Bulkley, 1 for Jaden Greer, and 3 for Robinson.
We got
and there's your bracket.
We got winners Lamar, Melbourne, and Riverview on the boys' side. They move on to the second round. Lamar will take on the winner of Jessieville and Dumas. Melbourne will take on the winner of Prescott and Bald Knob, and Riverview will take on the winner of Bergman and Elkins. And on the girls' side of things, Lamar, once again, winner, and then they will take on the winner of Pangburn and Fouke. Manila, also a winner. They'll take on the winner of McGee and Harding Academy. Dover won, and they will take on Melbourne or Paris.
All right, and tomorrow we'll also have on the girls' side the Elkins and Mountain View game.
Well, I think you got to start at the top. Pangburn, Fouke.
Well, I think you named all those. You were saying they take on,
yes,
but at the end there was a gap there.
I got you.
Okay.
All right.
So I think we covered that. We're going to have a big-time post-game show here. This is some extra content we're bringing you. It's going to be free tonight.
Yep.
But tomorrow we're going to do a pregame, and we're going to talk about all the games that are coming up, all the games that we played yesterday. We're going to wrap that up here in this postgame. And then at the end of the game tomorrow, or the end of the night tomorrow, we'll have that postgame as well. So definitely subscribe so you can get that extra content.
And join.
And join, and we will be happy to share that with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're fixing to get set up for that. We're going to close this, and we'll come back live in just a moment.